We started on this journey on 2nd of October 2024. We started the Sagar Parikrama, the Navika Sagar Parikrama II. And it took us 8 months to complete this journey, and we just reached yesterday. This 8 months has been a great learning experience, a completely transformative experience. I would say it's a journey of a lifetime, where we had experienced the Southern Ocean and faced various challenges, and but there were good moments also at sea. And we had done it with 5 legs, where from India to Australia, and from Australia to New Zealand, and from New Zealand to Falkland, and from Falkland to Cape Town, and this was the last leg. And we had achieved major milestones during this journey, where we had went to the exact points, coordinates of Point Nemo, which is known as the remotest location on the Earth, or the Oceanic pole of inaccessibility. So in that particular point, the nearest humans who you can have is the humans from the space station. And also another major milestone was the rounding of the 3 Great Capes, which is one of the requirements for this to be considered as in circumnavigation. And rounding the Cape Horn was the most challenging of all during this journey.
Okay, just you have reached on the other country, आपको Australia इधर गए, how to welcome this? Australia में भी आपको welcome किया था, Parliament में भी How do you feel on that moment?
The welcome in all of these countries, where we were received by all Indians who are living there in that countries, and it was a really overwhelming experience, where sometimes they made us feel that maybe we are not in any other foreign country and we were in India only, because they showed us so much of love, where they wanted us, they gave us home cooked food, and then they told us where to go and to go around the place, or they wanted to help us in the boat. There were places where in Falklands, where the entire population of the country is only 3,000 or 3,500, and initially there used to be no Indians, but now there are around 20 Indians there, and there are mostly people who are engineers and electricians who are working there, and they helped us on the boat. They wanted to help us on the boat. They were asking, if you have any requirement on the boat, repair on the boat, we would want to help you. So that was very overwhelming, where we have, before reaching Falkland, we felt like we would never meet any Indians, but there were people who wanted us to help with the boat, and it was great to meet all these people and share the journey throughout the world.
What to say on that is sailing timing? You have deep when done something. कुछ situation ऐसा आपको difficult लगा? If any bad condition?
There were various challenges. One of the major challenge was when in the middle of the Pacific, and we on one night, and we were actually going far from the cyclone which was coming, and we had a complete navigational panel blackout. By blackout, I mean all of the equipments went switched off. A boat heading, the GPS, the autopilot, everything switched off, and the boat just went out of control in the middle of the night. We had a magnetic compass, and we have all a backup and the charts, and we have trained for such electrical failures before we left, but we have never experienced that before, and that time when we experienced it, we felt the sense of false security which modern equipments give you. Even though we were having backups and spares and all of that, for that particular moment we felt like you are actually very far from the whole world and in the middle of the ocean. For a moment we felt lost. So, but then it took us 3 hours to get back control, and that was not the only challenge. Always we had a challenge of sleep deprivation and cold, and we had to deal with equipment failures as well. And also it was a rough sea. So it's like all challenges all at once.
Okay. You have how to 8 month journey on the कहानी का how to कैसे देखते हैं? food and
So wherever we had stopped, we had replenished our boat with fresh ration and water. We don't have a fridge on board, so we cannot store fresh vegetables and fruits for a long time. So if the journey is more than 30 or 40 days, we run out of fresh fruits and vegetables. So then we go to tinned foods. So we actually start cooking food in the order of what goes bad first. It's like today you see what is going bad. So the bread is or some vegetable is going to go bad tomorrow. So we cook that. So that's how we plan and make our food. Mostly we make Indian food because Indian food benefit which we have is like it needs dal and rice and pulses, doesn't need any storage or doesn't need any fridge, and then you get a good nice cooked meal of Indian food without any storage.
So it was Point Nemo. Point Nemo is called as the remotest part of the earth, and no sailboats have ever visited the exact coordinates of Point Nemo. I'm not talking about going near Point Nemo. It's the exact coordinates of Point Nemo. So we could document that exact coordinates. So it was a very great and pride moment for us. We could fly our Indian flag and Indian Navy's flag at Point Nemo, and to reach the Point Nemo, we had to face a lot of challenges again, because we had to take a decision whether there was an approaching storm which was there through the same route. So we had to take a decision whether to go to Point Nemo and make a record or whether to avoid the storm and go away from it. But we took a decision that we will stick to it and we will go to the Point Nemo and fly our flag there.
okay, just if any struck timing or bad situation, how to coordination? कैसे coordination करते थे captain Abhilash से?
Correct. So whenever we had any issues on board, we try to resolve it by ourselves. We are a good team. We have been training since last 4 years. So we are a good team. So we try to resolve things by ourselves. But whenever we are in doubt or whenever we have any issues, we are free to call Commander Abhilash Tommy. Sir gives his valuable advices and we apply that, and it has helped us a lot. And his experience in Golden Globe race and he has done 2 solo circumnavigations that has helped us a lot in completing this voyage very successfully.
Roopa and your coordinates, how is the 8 months journey?
It was a very, as I told you, we have been training since last 4 years. So we already have that bond, and I should say that the best equipment on board is our bond and our teamwork, and that is very important in an adventure like this. You can't survive if you don't have a good teammate. So we had our own opinions, that is very natural, but we respected each other's opinions and each other's decisions, and we took the best one out of it, and that is how we went through all the situations on board.
What to say on the Nari Shakti? And sorry, just one more question is that how she on the technical and security safety? कैसे दिखते थे कि टेक्निकल का कुछ भी बोर्ड बंद पड़ा नहीं तो कुछ हुआ तो कैसे how to handle?
Navy has trained us in a very gradual way. All these 4 years, it was just not sailing. It was started with practical, theoretical aspects, then practical sailing in small boats. Then we shifted to a big boat, and then we sailed along with 6 crew members. Then it changes to double-handed. So it was a very gradual training process which was done by Navy. So that training has helped us to. That gave us confidence to go through all the situations. Any material failure, we were able to sort it out.
Just what to message you on the Nari Shakti? Nari Shakti के बारे में क्या बोलना चाहते हैं लोग? आपका इसका 2 months achieved on the 8 months journey.
Yeah, it is one of the great example of women empowerment we have seen. We have shown to the entire world actually. Just both of us sailing around the world by going through many challenging situations. It shows that what our Indian women are capable of, and we are really happy that India is promoting Nari Shakti and giving more opportunities to women in taking on all the challenges and be in the forefront.
How do you feel on the yesterday RM has flag in Goa?
That was his promise actually given to us during a video call on 7th of March, I think one day before the Women's Day. So he told us that sir will be coming to flag in, and yesterday sir told that I fulfill the promise. I told that I'll come and he came. So we're really happy. It's an honor for us that Raksha Mantri ji came and flagged in Tarini and us. It was a very proud moment.
What about your next challenge?
Right now, I'm focusing on getting back to a good health. We have to get back to a normal health. We have to get back to the normal routine of sleep and nutrition and everything. And need to spend some time with family. And definitely, we'll be waiting for the other opportunity. As and when time comes, definitely we'll decide on that.
Yesterday we just witnessed the completion of Navika Sagar Parikrama II, which was flagged off by Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi on 2nd of October 2024. And within 8 months, the crew, comprising Lieutenant Commander Dilna and Roopa, have completed a circumnavigation of the Earth. They made 4 stops and they're now back. And I was appointed as a mentor, coach, trainer for the ladies, and I'll tell you what, they made me very proud. They've executed what's called a textbook circumnavigation, picture perfect, no problems with the boat, no injuries, no nothing. They've completed the mission that was given to them, and they've done it very, very well.
So, Roopa and Dilna, have you give any contact to you on the sailing?
Yeah, Dilna and Roopa were in touch with me throughout. They had internet through satellite, and we had trackers, so we were monitoring their exact location every 4 hours. And either I would ask how things going, or if they had any problem, they will text me and ask how to solve this problem. So there was a lot of back and forth that was going on when they were at sea.
So how is the important on the sailing? Important risk and safety and safety?
Sailing is risky. Sailing is extremely risky. I have taken part in 2 round-the-world races in which the attrition rate, as in the number of people who did not complete, was nearly 70 to 80%. So 80% of the people did not complete. Many boats sank. So all these things happen at sea, but fortunately nobody died. It's very risky. It's very, very risky, and the good thing is that there is an international search and rescue organization which will come to your help if something goes wrong.
How many student is there? Sailing के लिए training के लिए कितना लोग अभी फिलहाल आपके साथ काम?
I trained only these 2 women, okay, for this expedition. But otherwise, Navy has got a constantly evolving sailing program. Almost every cadet of Naval Academy, Indian Naval Academy, and INS Chilka are put through some sort of training, sailing training. And if they want to pursue sailing as a sport or as a hobby, Navy has got sailing clubs everywhere. You can, sail whenever you want. So it's an ongoing process.
First Parikrama is the first 5 people is there. I think 5, 7.
No. The first one happened in 2009-10 when Captain Donde went around the world with 4 stops. So he was alone. And after that, I did a non-stop. And after that, we had 6 women officers who were around the world on Tarini.